GR's Magic 104.9, today's R&B and old school. I'm Yasmin Young, and Grand Rapids estate planning professional Brent Geers is inside the All That Yaz show. Good morning, Brent.
Good morning.
So let's talk about joint ownership. If I own everything jointly with my spouse or with my children, what's wrong with that when it comes to estate planning?
There's several things wrong with that in the sense that you lose control over circumstances that are truly beyond your control. In a joint ownership situation, you're anticipating that things are going to occur as you foresee them or plan for them to happen, and that just may not be the case. In the event of joint owning assets with your spouse, of course, they'd be subject to any sort of divorce proceeding or separate maintenance, as well as the creditors of your spouse. You could have your assets that are held jointly with your spouse or your children at risk for a creditor action against the other person. And so there's risk there, not to mention the fact that you, in this case where you have joint ownership of assets with children, and if you don't have them with all your children, you run the risk of essentially disinheriting your other children, in the sense that once you die, whoever you own an asset with jointly becomes the sole owner of that. You may have communicated with that person that you want assets to be divided up among so many people after you pass away, but they'd have no legal liability or obligation to carry those wishes out.
So for someone who is in that situation right now, how can they reach out to you for your help and your advice in how to get out of that situation?
I'm happy to talk with anyone about planning strategies or strategies that you want to incorporate or thoughts that you have about what you want to see happen with your assets. I can be reached by email at Brent, E-R-E-N-T, at Geerslaw, GEERSLAW.com, on the web at geerslaw.com, or you may call me at area code 616-965-6864.